of them are like you know, classical and traditional style of cooking. Some others are just like um, um, Chinese food. Okay, I've tried Chinese food. I've tried many Italian food here in Algeria, in Oran. I've tried also Turkish food, which was I believe Turkish food was the best as a restaurant. Okay, for me as a restaurant, it was the best. I even tried like Eastern Algerian food. Okay, from the east of Algeria. Okay, they use much spices, and I didn't like it as much, but because I prefer like the Western, the Western food, like the west of Algeria, because I'm used to it, and even Moroccan food because it's near the Irani. Where do I live? Okay, where I live, it's near us, so we do the same kind of food all the time. Um, Other than that, I prefer just like homemade food because I believe it's more clean and more healthy, and yeah, that's about it. That's what I can say about that for the moment. And I'm sorry, I need to go now to get something to eat, to grab something to eat, and then I come back. Okay, but I still listen.
Enjoy your meal.
Okay, and
Thank you.
describe us a place, yeah, a place where you eat, and where is it, and what kind of food?
Um, Mainly I eat at home. It's very rare when I go out, and when I eat in a restaurant or cafe. It's very rare. I like, of course, domestic handmade food from with that cooks my wife, that my wife cooks, and so. But sometimes I order uh, some food from delivery uh, service, and so, for example, pizza, or sushi, or rolls. Mhm. Uh, but it is not very often because it's quite expensive. I can afford it maybe um, 2 times per a month, and much expensive, mm, more expensive food. It's I can afford myself maybe one for a half a year, uh, for decade maybe, for quarter of year. Mhm.
How
And
how can we make people eat healthy food? How?
how can I meet?
Make
Can I meet people?
eat healthy food? What advice do you can give them?
Mhm. I think we should to buy um, food from market. I think it's the most good thing that in markets usually they um, people sell food from their own farms, for example, for other uh, districts of our country, and it's healthy food. But when you buy food in a restaurant or delivery service, it might be not fresh. It might be it might be have some chemistry, and I think it's better to buy food on markets, not supermarket, because supermarket use to trick people, adding some chemistry to prolong the life of foods.
Okay, thank you. Thank you. Ali,
Thanks for you too.
Ali, can you describe us?
Hey,
Yes.
I like foods as well. Of course, my favorite foods are vegetables, and because I prefer to eat healthy foods, because we need for healthy foods, we need to keep our body with vitamins. And if we eat out foods like fast food or something like that, in my opinion, it is not healthy for us. And in the future, we can maybe get sick or something like that. So this is the reason why I prefer as well to eat healthy foods, especially vegetables and fruits. What's up? I can't hear. Sorry, I can't hear you.
I said, do you think people enjoy what they eat on a real time, regular, what they eat regularly? Do you think people enjoy that?
I think people enjoying and nowadays the food, and before, but in my opinion, before the food was more healthy than today, because today we can see a lot of people are busy with their works. They are working and they just are going out, for example, to the restaurant to eat fast food and back to the job. But before, maybe people had more free time. They could drink healthy food. They could drink food with their family and something like that. And for example, in my country, before, a lot of house here had the garden, and in the garden they had a lot of fruits and vegetables. And they, for example, when they wanted to cook something, they take something from their garden, and everything was beer, not like today. We can see a lot of foods, vegetables. They are not beer.
Do you think cooking is a pleasure for other people, for most people, or just for others? When you cook, it is a pleasure for you to cook?
Yeah, I think I like to cook. It is my pleasure when I'm cooking something. Some people, they don't want to cook. Some want, but in my opinion, it is a good when you are cooking something. It can give you happiness. It can give something beautiful.
What is the most favorite of yours?
My favorite food?
Yeah. What do you like to cook the most?
I like to cook vegetables.
What kind of vegetables?
I mix vegetables, different types of vegetables.
Mm-hmm.
What about you?
Do you like to fry it, or maybe you boil it? And
I use both. When, for example, sometimes I fry it, sometimes I boil that. Mm-hmm. But my favorite food, one of my favorite foods, is fish. I like fish as well. Fish is my favorite food. Fish
That's
and
fish.
rice.
Uh-huh.
Fish and rice.
Fish and rice.
Yeah,
Mhm. That's
What is the
delicious. I know. I know.
I think it's really delicious.
Okay. When is the last time you cook?
Maybe 2 days ago. 2 days ago. I'm not sure, but I think 2 days ago. Yeah,
Okay.
I could, but I could pasta for the dinner.
That's wonderful.
Pasta for the dinner. Yeah.
Okay. Thank you. Thank you.
Thank you.
Bismillah. Hello, Bismillah. Bismillah.
Hello.
Hello.
Hello, how are you people?
How are you?
I am fine.
Good to see you. How was your day?
Day was good
Okay.
and also going well.
Okay. Can you describe for us a place you like to eat? Where is this place and what kind of food you like to eat?
Where you were talking about Pakistan or out of country?
Eston, hello. What are you
Hello.
eating? You've changed your nickname.
Yeah,
Why? What does it mean? Celtic.
it's Irish.
Irish. Ah,
It's Irish.
this Irish word.
Irish
does-
warrior.
Irish warrior. Wow.
Warrior is gladiator.
Ah, gladiator. Yeah, I know.
Hello, Riza.
I know warrior. Mhm.
Hello.
Okay. Yes.
I am talking that you are talking about my country or what you are talking about?
Any place, any place, even outside your country. Like maybe you love to eat in a restaurant, or you prefer to eat at home, something like this, or you prefer to eat with the friends. Yeah, to tell us a place where you like to eat in this place, a restaurant, at home, and what is the
Usually I like eat at home because home you are available fresh vegetables or fresh dishes. And at restaurant, you don't know which time they have make these dishes. So I usually at home, and after that with friends, I will eat at restaurants. So there are many restaurants which give you, Pakistan is a rich country about the dishes. There are many kind of dishes like which called saji, kadai gosht, biryani.
okay?
I will send their pics in chat group.
And when do you usually eat dinner? When? What time?
I usually eat dinner at home.
When? What time?
Time at the 10 p.m.
Do you like
I
cooking?
like a fresh. No, I don't like cooking. Even I have not cooked anything still at that time.
Why?
I am not keen to cooking. I can only eating.
Okay. Thank you. Teacher Arish. I know you love cooking tea. Teacher Arish, can you describe us?
Yeah,
Yeah. Can you describe for us a place where you like to eat, and what kind of food do you prefer?
All right. The place that I would love to eat in would be my kitchen, and the place that I like to cook in, that's I would love to eat in, is my bed.
Okay. So, and what is your favorite cuisine?
My favorite, what?
Cuisine.
Sorry?
Your favorite cuisine. Your favorite cuisine or food.
What?
Your favorite food.
Food.
Yes.
My favorite foods, dolma, kind of, dolma, and and wait, kind of biryani. Not sure about biryani, but I like biryani, but not that much. And other foods, I eat. I like to eat. I eat, but my favorites are just dolma, kebab. Kebab is the first, but biryani is the third. That's it.
So do you?
And
Okay, go ahead.
and I don't like pizza.
You don't like pizza.
I don't.
So do you often eat dinner with your family or with friends?
Most of the time I eat with my mother.
Why?
Because at the table we just make fun, and I'm like, okay, you cook this, so I'm not good, something like that. I'm just making joke, even while I'm eating with her.
That's nice. So is cooking a pleasure for you?
Is cooking what?
A pleasure for you. Pleasure. You do it for your pleasure, or you do it because
Cooking. I like cooking, especially I like cooking while it's midnight. At midnight I like cooking, especially kind of like kuba. I don't know whether you get it or not, but we call it kuba. And in Kurdish we say singim rishik. Okay, yeah, I like cooking those, especially at midnight.
Okay, thank you for sharing with us. We have Rose. Hello, Rosie.
Hello, everyone.
Okay, this is Rose from Vietnam. Our friend, she started to join our community yesterday, so we have the pleasure to meet her. Rose, can you describe for us a place you like to eat? Where is this place and what kind of food you like to eat?
I like a lot of food. As long as it's delicious. For example, the food I love is my mother cook in Korean food. Sometimes I go to the restaurant to eat hamburger, pasta, and sometimes I cook in my free time.
Are there any fruit or vegetable you don't like?
Can you say again? I don't understand.
Are there any fruits or vegetables you don't like? Some vegetable or fruits that you don't like?
What food I don't like?
Yeah, what kind of fruit or vegetable you don't like?
Mm, no food I don't like. I like I like mushroom. Uh, ý là as long as it's delicious thì I like.
You like cooking?
Sorry, I don't talk. Yeah, so,
Do you like cooking?
I like cooking. But I have no time. So I cook in my free time. In Saturday or Sunday.
Do you like washing?
Yeah.
What about washing dishes? Do you like it or you hate it? Washing dishes, playing when you finish.
I don't understand.
When you finish eating, do you like to wash the dishes? Okay, it is okay.
So sorry.
It is okay. It is okay. It is okay. It is okay. That's nice. Thank you for your conversation. Maria. Superman Maria.
Yeah.
Yes. Good afternoon.
Yeah, it's evening.
It's evening now there. Okay.
Hello, already.
Hello.
Good to see you. Can you describe for us a place where you eat and what kind of food?
I don't have any specific food, but all food I can eat. And sometimes when I take the kids with, sometimes once a month, we go to, family bonding, go to the restaurants, fast food we eat, but mostly at home.
And do you like cooking?
Yeah, but mostly I like eating.
Okay, so you are happy when somebody cook and you come just to eat.
Yeah. I won't deny it.
Maria.
Yeah.
Imagine, we all web talkers coming to you as a guest for visit you. What would you taste us? What would you give us to eat?
I will order. I will not cook. To be sure.
Usama, he said we don't eat cook out restaurant something that cookie in a restaurant, Yeah. So what did you will give him?
Again?
He said that I told them that I don't eat outside. I only eat, domestic, as already said, domestic homemade dishes, or food.
Oh my
So I
God.
don't eat outside. So if you ordered something from the outside, I wouldn't eat it. That's what he meant.
Oh my God. Then maybe I will ask what food, what kind of food you eat. I will
Some
try to
eggs.
prepare.
You boil some eggs for me.
Ah, is that? Oh, no problem. It's easy. Boiling eggs.
Okay. Okay.
Let's help you cook. What do you have in your fridge? Take it out.
Chicken, vegetables, chicken, like that.
Okay. That's
Wonderful. We can fry it.
yes.
Yeah.
Yeah. That would be great.
The next one is
It's gonna be like serve yourself cuisine.
Yeah.
Sorry, Risa, carry on.
It is okay. Okay. Date. Hello, date. Hello, date. Hello, date. You. Yeah, you unmute your microphone. I don't know how I can't pronounce your name, your last name. So D-A-T. Hello.
Oh, hello.
Yeah. How are you?
I'm great.
Where are you from?
I'm from Vietnam.
Vietnam. Oh, wonderful. You know, I really love to visit Vietnam. So, can you describe us a place where you like to eat and what kind of food?
I like eat junk food, even it's very costly.
Mm-hmm.
Yes.
And do you like cooking?
No, don't know. I don't know cooking.
You don't know cooking?
Yes.
Oh. And what is your favorite food?
Sorry, I don't understand what you said.
What is your favorite food?
My favorite food is the fish fry, sausage fry.
Do you like vegetables?
No.
Why?
I'm sorry, but I don't know.
You don't know why you don't like vegetables?
Yes.
Okay. Okay, good. Okay, thank you. Atu.
Hello.
I hope today you have good connection.
I don't know.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah. Can you describe a place you like? Where is this? Where is it? And what kind of food do you like?
Can you repeat again? I couldn't hear you.
Yeah. Describe a place where you like to eat. Where is this? Where is it? Where is that place? And what kind of food do you like to eat there?
I usually go to street fast foods, and I like to eat noodles, momos, and spring roll, etc. and many things. I usually like fast food.
Okay. So, where do you usually when do you usually eat dinner?
I usually eat dinner at 8 p.m.
So how can we make people eat healthy food?
Healthy food.
Yeah. As you know, today we are eat always.
Yeah, usually we cook food at home, and all the food is healthy, which is made at home, and it takes time to make. I'm not a good cook, but my mom cooks all the food for me, so it's good.
So you always eat outside home. When you get a guest, somebody come, your friend come to visit you, like Osama, he don't eat outside. So what did you going to do with him, and how? Yeah, can you describe it for us?
If somebody visits home, we usually cook food at home, and there is no need to go outside. As I was telling you about the food outside, as you were asking me, what is the place you like to eat, and I thought it's going outside or anything like that. But I normally don't go outside much, and we eat 3 times a day at home.
If he said no, he just need a traditional food and food that made at home. He don't want to eat in a restaurant. He don't want any food that cooking from a restaurant.
Yeah, we make food at home, and it's not like if somebody comes home, they need to go outside at restaurant or anything. Every cook is food and prepared at home.
So,
yeah,
okay.
In restaurant, it's like for just for taste change or anything like that.
So do you think people enjoyed what they are eating on a regular time?
What?
Do you think people enjoyed eating, like people who eat outside? Do you think they enjoyed it, or because just they don't know how to cook at home, or they don't have time to cook at home?
No, it's here in India. It's like if we go outside to have food, it's mostly about like on special occasions, giving parties to friends or anything like that. If there are too many people and they want to enjoy and go out and have fun, otherwise they usually cook at home. It's not a big problem. Outside is like to taste anything different from home food.
Okay, thank you very much for sharing with us. Okay, part 1 is going to finish. Okay, and part 2 we will talk about friendship. So we can come back. And again, you know, this is a discussion. Everyone can, if even I am the host, but even everyone can add any question, you know, to make this this conversation as long. You know, it's better, but just to see and listening. You know, maybe some are going to be bored for that. You know, so to make it fun, you know, as what Ardi did earlier with Maria, he asked her a question. So to repeat that, okay. So the next part, it will be for friendship. We will talk about friend, okay. So you can come back if it's out. Oh, Frank, hello, Frank.
Hey.
Hello.
Thank you very much.
Yeah, nice to meet you. Welcome.
Thank you.
Yeah, we will.
Thank you, Risa. It was wonderful chat.
Yes.
Thank you, everybody.